Hello everybody, Sky here from the Mighty Seagull, bringing you something different. Today we're going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program, and I am going to teach you how to... Hold on. No, wrong word. How to make a plane. Yeah? Because apparently planes are really difficult to make and stuff, and I've started making them a lot. And basically I can't make good rockets anymore. So you're gonna get this screen from when you load up, and here you got your tracking station, a useless building, your launch pad, and a vehicle assembly building. Here you can choose your astronauts that you're gonna like put in your planes and stuff. And this is your spaceplane hangar linked to the runway. And if you go to the spaceplane hangar, and it'll come up with this like in the vehicle assembly building, except weird and different. You can click load and like look at all these pre-made ones, and as you saw just then, I literally have just made this save file, and it's got like loads of examples. And what I did to learn how all of these like work basically is, let's go for the Ravenspur Mark III. What I did was basically see where I needed all of these to be. And we need mass on as well. Okay, so in this one, alright, the actually center of lift is behind the center of mass. So, in theory, this should dip down. Like nose first. So let's launch this and see if I'm right. What I usually like to do is put the I think what you're meant to do is put the the center of mass at the same place as the center of mass. Center of mass, the same place as the center of lift. That's what I meant. And then, so basically, when you get up to about 100-ish, you should be able to pull up, but I can't for some reason. Because, as I said, his nose is being pointed down and stuff. So as I'm flying, it's actually quite level. If I go here, no, it doesn't seem to be going too bad. That's weird. Okay, let's see how maneuverable this is. You see, with jet engines, you need jet fuel, which can be found in any of the fuselages found in the propulsion kind of subgenre. And you also need these, like air intakes. You don't need them to be those exact ones. Like you can get better ones for use high up and stuff, and you can get ones that are like built into the fuselage. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know. So I'm gonna start building this plane and kind of talking you through it at the same time. So let's get let's get a new one. Oh yeah, all the tabs up at the top. If you don't already know, there's new, load, save, launch, and exit. Then you can name your spacecraft. I'm gonna start off with just a simple plane. So instantly I'm going to turn these on because I find it easier, and I'm going to find some jet fuel. Perfect. I'm actually going to put some more jet fuel on here, and then I'm going to put a basic jet engine because this is a basic aircraft. And so that is our that'll be good. And with this, I don't have anywhere to put a one of these air intakes. This is invisible for some reason. This looks like that, or a circular intake, so I have to do the radial ones. And the nice thing about the spaceplane hangar is it has this cool kind of symmetry, where you can instead of having like in the rocket in the vehicle assembly building, if I mirror this piece, it will be down here. So space planes well, in the space plane hangar, it's easier to, I guess, just like make planes. So if you're going to choose like some big wings, like delta wings, if you're going to really want to read the description, because this has a small control surface built in. That looks like a plane, doesn't it? It has a small control surface built in, but it's still not like the best because it's quite tiny and stuff. You can use it for stuff like the tailplane and everything, which is what I usually use it for, but other than that it's kind of useless and stuff. So you're going to want landing gear, and why is half this stuff invisible for me? I'm going to put this should be I think that's hopefully maybe going to work, perhaps. It should work, in theory. No, wait, no, I need to adjust the center of lift. So, if your center of lift is behind, you can just like put some canards on there, like this, and just like maybe put them on the wings. No, that's not going to work. And I don't usually like having canards on, because they make it look kind of weird and stuff, but it does help with maneuverability and all the stuff like that. So let's call this tutorial 1, because that's exactly what it is, and I'm going to save it and launch it. And so basically this cockpit that I chose, the Mark 1 cockpit, has SAS built in, or SAS. Actually no, it's ASAS because it's advanced. But basically what this means is that if I like turn over to here, my plane won't keep like flipping about and turning this way. It's going to turn here and then stop when it gets to here. Alright, so I've turned that on, so it shouldn't really. Is there a problem? Okay, nope. Let's go. Alright. And here we are flying. Perfect. And it's quite fast because it hasn't got much on it, and as I said, very maneuverable because of the canards. Oh, and that's what I don't want to happen with a plane. Brilliant. Alright, it recovered itself. Sometimes that happens if you press like one of the, oh yeah, the 6, is it? 6 planes? Yeah, it's got to be 6. There's yaw, which is controlled with the A and D keys, which is basically like this, and then there's pitch, which is up and down, which is W and S. Your thrust is actually controlled with shift and control, if you didn't already know, and roll is Q. Oh no, that's A and Q. E and Q, or Q and E. And yeah, I'd rather use Q and E. But basically, sometimes if you like hold down, I'm holding down S right now, and it doesn't seem to be too bad. But there, yeah, if you hold it down too much, something like that could happen, and so you might want to just like tap it a bit before you like go into your official turn, or like just turn by tapping it. And I'm gonna do some awesome physics warp to see how this copes, because I don't think it's going to cope very well. I'm just going to test it basically. Alright, let's go this way, I guess, like south-ish. And the higher you go, the thinner the atmosphere gets, so the faster you can go. This actually holds up really well because it's a small aircraft and everything's kind of attached to the central fuselage. So it's not really going to break apart too much. But hold on, if I physics warp and then try and turn, yep, that happens. And now I'm going to do my best to land this, but I think I've actually stalled. I don't know if you can stall in this game, but if you can, I just did. You don't have to pitch up whilst you're rolling to turn, but it just helps a lot. A lot of you probably don't know, like, principles of flight or anything like that. But basically, lift happens in. Look, I'm not pulling up now, and I'm still turning a bit, but it's a lot faster to pitch up whilst you're turning. Yeah, basically, I have a wing here. Yep, this is my main wing for lifting me. Wing, do you even lift? And basically, lift will happen 90 degrees to the direction that the wing is facing. If I haven't already mentioned, by the way, G is for landing gear. So you can like put it away and take it back out when you need to. And then brakes are B, so if you're like rolling on the runway, because I'm going to come into land here actually. Then U is for lights as well, and I have no idea what this is. Oh, that's gear. So yeah. So, or you can click these to like toggle them. Because if you hold B, that'll put your brakes on, but you have to hold it. But if you click this, that's going to toggle it. So you have to click it twice to turn it back off. And if you want to like park something and get loads of Kerbals, who are these guys, I got Jebediah here, who is obviously the best Kerbal. That's a lie. Everyone says he's the best, but honestly I prefer Bob. Oops. And see, I'm gonna hold B and this light's gonna come on. And look at that, a perfect landing on the runway. And see, now I'm gonna just turn up my thrust a little bit so I start moving. Okay, now I'm gonna taxi over to the hangar. I don't need to do this, but I'm going to, because just add some realism or something or other. I've decided my my other save, the kind of me learning how to play it save that I don't really want to get rid of, because I've got loads of, and I mean loads of stuff. I've got like a space station and moon base and stuff like that. I don't have a moon base. It says I do, but I don't. I landed on some other planets, which I was really pleased about. I landed on Juna, and I landed on Moho, I think. And this is 2 planets I've landed on. And then you can click this to abort the mission if you really have to. But it's better to just like click escape or press escape and then go revert flight to a spaceplane hangar or revert to launch. This is the currently it's the newest KSP version. It's I don't know what version it is, but it's pretty new, and I'm not sure if I like it or not, to be honest. It used to be that you see your flag, which is what I chose right at the beginning. I chose Venture Aerospace because that's like who I'm pretending to be working for, basically. That wasn't the best taxiing I did Also, you're meant to stay on these white lines, but I don't have a very maneuverable plane. So let's try and get on these white lines. Okay. Perfect. Ooh. And now we revert flight to spaceplane hangar, and that is my plane, basically. That's a working plane. Then, of course, you can go into like more advanced stuff, like the Albatross is huge. And if we go to this rocket-powered VTOL, this is just incredible. Honestly, I think KSP needs a lot more, well, just in general, it needs rotating parts, because so many people want to make VTOLs, and VTOLs are so easy to land and everything. Okay, so this is basically this vehicle. It's a rocket powered VTOL. It's pretty much a helicopter without the blades, because you can't like switch your thrust to like you'd expect in a VTOL. And then it doesn't actually have a lot of fuel. It's only got like 4 tanks for how many engines? That 8 engines. So that's 2 tanks to an engine. No, 2 engines to a tank. And basically what happens is you get rid of these tanks once you've run out of them, and then you get rid of those, and I probably shouldn't have done that so early. Probably should have turned the thrust down as well. And then you take out your parachutes and you land completely safely. Amazing. And then you physics warp down to back down to cabin. But I mean, yeah, I taught you how to make a plane. Hopefully, still had SAS turned on. But yeah, that's my tutorial for you. Next time I'm probably going to teach you how to make a VTOL or something. But yeah, glitchy parachutes. Let's just go back down to cabin. Actually no, next time I reckon I'm gonna teach you how to make a drop pod. And see, now I'm returned safely, climb sideways a bit, and then for some reason it decided to land on its side. So we revert the flight to the spaceplane hangar. That's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a favourite or whatever it is. I don't even know why. If you liked, or if you'd like to see more KSP, actually this had lights on it. I'm gonna fly this for the finale. Yeah, if you'd like to see more KSP, leave a like and a favourite, and if you wouldn't, leave a like and a favourite. See, all works perfectly. And look, I got landing lights as well, so amazing. But yeah, leave a comment of like what kind of game you want us to play next. I think is it September yet? I don't think it is. In September we're going to start a Cube World series, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have four players. We're going to have Finn from Findy Games, me from like every other series, Will from Wednesdays with Will, Willy with the Wednesdays, and we're going to have Nick, who you've never seen before, hopefully, maybe. Oh god, that's bright. I'm not sure if I like that. Let's see how fast I can fly this baby. Roll! Oh my god, that worked. Alright, so that's been it from me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a favourite. And I will see you next time. We are safe. Good day.